I don't do complicated around here. We keep it simple, 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 because I really believe that keeping it simple was what helped me lose almost 60 pounds following a plant-based diet. But today's video, we're gonna take it to a super simple level, and I'm gonna be showing you guys these 2-ingredient wraps that I absolutely love. Now, you guys already know that I have a handful of wraps using oats, using potatoes, and now we're going to elevate the experience and use sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys this one. These are incredible. And especially with how expensive food is now, you could be paying, $5.99, $6.99. I've even seen $7.99 for wraps at the store. None of us have any time or space for that nonsense. So I'm gonna show you guys how to whip up some super, super simple wraps in this video. But wait a second, it is this girl's birthday this weekend. I am going to be 42 years young, feel better than ever, and I'm super, super blessed to see another year. I look at aging as only that, strictly a blessing, nothing else. I don't feel embarrassed to say my age. I actually feel quite proud to say my age, and I'm super, super thankful to still be kicking around here. And of course, with my birthday, we are gonna celebrate by having an awesome, awesome book sale to make sure you guys are also living your best life and that you're feeling better with age rather than feeling worse. Oftentimes we think of getting older as a bad thing and everyone's racing against the clock trying to keep it young, when really we can feel youthful all of our lives. And to do that is to be healthy, because without our health, we have nothing. But if you got your health, then the age is truly only a number. All right, so there's my birthday speech for the day. But with that being said, I right now am running a super amazing special on my books. And I'm telling you, this is the lowest the books have ever been or will ever be, because I literally can't go cheaper than what I'm posting them for now. And that is that all 4 of my books are on sale for only $12. So that makes each of my books right now only $3. And that includes my 2 newest ebooks, which are No Overt Fats as well as Shake Off the Weight. So the No Overt Fat ebook, that contains all the recipes I was actually eating to get the first 30 pounds off. And then my Shake Off the Weight book contains 22 fiber protein shake recipes, amazing flavors. We're talking chocolate brownie, birthday cake, coffee crisp, blueberry banana. There's a ton of different recipes, so I'm sure, there'll be something in there for everyone. But these were the shakes that I was drinking pretty much every single day to get those first 30 pounds off. Not only are the flavors amazing, but I've also had such incredible feedback from so many of you saying how these shakes are changing your life. And for those of you who don't know what they are, I can also post this video in my description box below. But the secret ingredient in these shakes are like nothing you've probably tried before, because they have beans. And that's where the real magic happens, because beans are full of both protein and fiber. But at any rate, if you're interested in checking out these recipes, if you're also on a health and weight loss journey like I am, and you're really kind of lost as far as what to eat to get that scale to start moving, all of my recipes are specifically designed with both health and weight loss in mind. So if you want to check out that super duper amazing bundle, $12 for all 4 of my books, then I will leave the link in my description box below, but it is a limited time special only. So the sale will be going on for the next 42 hours, because 42, and after that, it's back to the original prices. So if you haven't had a chance to grab a copy, now is your chance. Link is in the description box below. But wait, I'm not gonna let this video continue until I also say that I'm going to be gifting you guys 5 free copies of this exact bundle. What would a birthday be without some type of gift? So I'm going to be the one doing the gifting, even though it's my birthday, but it makes me happy to see you guys happy as well. So to the first 5 people who go down to my description box below, and don't forget to come back to watch the rest of the video, then click the link and you will receive a free bundle of all 4 of my books. I hope you guys are happy with this giveaway as well as this amazing discounted sale, because I'm really happy over here. It's my birthday and I'm super excited to celebrate. At any rate, let's get into this video and let me show you guys how to make these amazing wraps. Okay, so for today's recipe, we are going to be starting off by using a medium to large size sweet potato. So first we're going to start by chopping off those ends, giving it a good wash, and then we're going to go ahead and chop it up into, quarter size pieces. The main thing here is that you want them to all be the same size so that they cook evenly, as well as we go ahead and leave the peel on, just because I find that they actually cook better in terms of keeping their shape with the peel on, and then the peel just kind of slides off later, as you will see. So we're going to go ahead and throw that sweet potato into some already hot and boiling water, and we're going to let it boil until it is nice and tender and soft. So you want to be able to pierce a fork through it, and when it is soft enough to go through, that is when it's done. You don't want to overcook it either, because then it can become too mushy and fall apart on you. So here I'm just rinsing it off because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to run some cold water over it, so it just helped cool it down, or you could just wait in general for it to cool down. So here I'm going to go ahead and start by taking off the peel. So as you can see, it literally just slides right off, so it makes life so easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the peel off of all of that sweet potato, get it in the bowl, and then from there we're going to go ahead and start mashing it up. So the key here is that you want it to be really nice and mashed well, no chunks. We want it to be a smooth consistency. The alternative here would be that you could also throw the sweet potato in a food processor, but if you're feeling tired or on the lazy side, then you can just go ahead and mash it up with a potato masher or a fork. So here we're going to go ahead and get started by adding some flour to the sweet potato, and that's really the only 2 ingredients in this entire recipe. So when I tell you it's 2 ingredients and super easy, I am not exaggerating. So now the key thing here that I want to point out about the flour is because everybody's size of their sweet potatoes is going to vary, so will the amount of flour that you use. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch how I slowly combine the sweet potato and the flour together bit by bit, and that's the important part to take from this. So I ended up using about 3 cups of flour in total, but as you can see, I go slowly in terms of adding it because I want to just make sure that it's mixed in really, really well. So basically what you're looking for is to have a nice dough-like consistency. So you definitely don't want it feeling wet, and if it's still really sticking to your fingers, then you need to add a little bit more flour. So it's actually quite simple. So you just want to make sure that you have enough flour to the point that it's no longer sticking all over your hands. And once you've achieved that texture, then you are good to go. So some of you might be wondering if you are able to use different flours to possibly make this gluten-free. I haven't used anything other than all-purpose flour as well as whole wheat flour. So I'm not exactly sure when it comes to, any type of rice flours or even oat flour, but I would definitely say give it a try because I have a sneaky suspicion that it will be perfectly okay. So if any of you guys give this a shot with anything other than, all-purpose flour, then leave it in my comments below and let me know and let others know how it worked out. All right, so she is good to go. So it should look something like this. So again, as you can see, it's not sticking all over my fingers. I'm actually able to put a knife through it. So this is the texture that you are shooting for. So here I'm just sectioning off the dough into equal parts. As you'll see in a couple seconds, I will be rolling these out. Now it is completely up to you the size of these tortilla wraps that you want to make. So I actually made both. I made a small and medium size, and I made larger ones too. So while I was rolling them out, I did find it helpful to have some flour on the counter as well as my rolling pin. However, my husband came in and kind of laughed at the amount of flour that I was using to roll it out, but hey, they still turned out just fine. I did have to shake some of that flour off. This was the very first tortilla, mind you. So, it's kind of like pancakes. The first one is always not the best one for some reason, but at any rate, it worked. So here I just threw it into my ceramic pan. As you can see, I'm using absolutely no oil, no butter, no fat whatsoever, and it cooked perfectly. So what you're looking for are those brown spots on the wrap because it kind of tells you that it's done. It gives it that perfect type of tortilla taste. And here's all the wraps that I ended up making. So as you can see there, I've got a few different sizes, and whatever I don't end up using, I just pop them in the freezer and use them as I need. So here I'm just going to show you one way that I like to have them, but again, there's multiple ways that you could use these for. This is a sweet one where I'm just using some powdered peanut butter. This is really, really low fat because they extract the fat out of it pretty much. And then I'm just adding some banana slices and a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten it up because that powdered peanut butter was also sugar-free. So I'm going to sweeten it up the natural way and then just roll it up. And this is one of my favorite snacks. I actually make this on my oat wraps as well. I just find it so easy. You know, it kind of hits that sweet tooth and it's healthy. It's clean ingredients and super simple to make. So again, that's just one way. You could definitely make this savory. You could add spices. You could add a little bit of salt. You could turn this into a whole sandwich. You can do whatever you like. Anyways, I'm going to leave the video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. Also, don't forget to check out my awesome birthday special. It will only be running for the next 42 hours. Again, the link is in the description box below. All 4 books are only $12. See you in the next one.